Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS Edtech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del P. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
All right, so good day, dear learners, parents, and of course, our fellow teachers. How are you? Kumusta po kayo? I hope that you are doing well and great as of this moment. And welcome po to our ETUlay online tutorial for the subject English 5. We are already quarter 4 na po tayo, week 5. And ito, pag-aaralan natin ay continuation ng previous lesson natin using graphic organizers in writing paragraphs, showing problem solution relationships. So ang focus natin is showing problem solution relationships. Okay? Kumusta kayo? My name is Tutor Jester and I am the substitute tutor kay Tutor Lilibet. From 3:40 to 4:20 tayo magkakasama, and we are live and loud from the different Facebook and the YouTube pages of the Department of Education. Okay, so watching from, you got it, from Taal National or Taal Central School. Maraming salamat kay Aini Makalalad. Thank you so much. Watching from Siniguelasan Elementary School in Bacoor, si Jane Erica Galang, and also from, Calabasa Elementary School. Thank you so much po. And kay Kevin, Neil, Andres, Pastor, kay Alexa, kay Crishalin, and also to Sai, watching from Baruya Elementary School in Luba West, District 5 Mulabe, STO Pampanga. Hello po. Alexa, kay Patricia, kay Carlo, kay Crystal, kay Krisha, kay Arian. Hello there. Kay Kevin, how are you? Kay John, kay Ding, Adolfo. And also to Kevin, our first commenter, and also to our televiewers, good day po. At please engage yourselves sa ating mga activities. Pwede yung i-ask si nanay, si tatay, si ate, si kuya, si yaya, or sino man ang kasama nyo sa bahay para lahat kayo matututo. Only here on ETUlay Online Tutorial. Now, you are expected for quarter 4, week 5. Ito, you are to use graphic organizers in writing paragraphs that shows problem, solutions, relationships. Ini-expect yan sa inyo ni Tutor Jester at ni Tutor Lilibet mamaya, ha? After this, at sa paggagawa ninyo. Now, let's have first the previous lesson, the comparison and contrast, to compare and having this contrast. Diba? when we say compare, it is together, or to show how things are the same or alike. Yung mga meaning niya or talagang pareho. Kapag contrast naman, kabaliktaran, opposite, shows how things are different. Did you follow? Good job, learners. Yan. So kapag compare with, kapag contrast, opposite naman. You're correct, Erica. You're also correct, yung mga televiewers natin. And definitely, when we say comparison, sa pagsulat, it discusses elements that are similar or the same. Kapag naman contrast, in writing, it discusses elements that are hindi magkatulad or different. Okay? Good job. Watching from Calaisan Elementary School in Cadapawan City Division, si Eileen Baldomar. Hello there, teachers and students. And also, alam niyo natin comparison and contrast. Now, here are the tips in writing, or the steps in writing composition, comparison, and contrast paragraph. Number one, you are to choose the people or things, yung subject nyo, yung pag-uusapan or yung pinag-uusapan na maaari nyo i-describe. Kapag sinabi natin subject yung pinag-uusapan hindi yung mga math, science, etc. Pag sinabi natin subject dito sa literature or sa language, it has something to do dun sa pinag-uusapan or yung topic. Okay? Number two, you are to organize similarities and differences of your two subjects in a Venn diagram. Mamaya, papakita ko sa inyo an example ng Venn diagram. Three, use the transition or signal words that show similarities such as like, pwede tayong gumamit nito similarly, both, and differences such as but, however, while, and on the other hand. Okay? All right. Watching from Castillo Elementary School, si Gian Stephen Valencia. Also watching from Pangi Elementary School in Maco North District in Davao de Oro, Sirene, Leirita, and also Vilma Luna. Natasha, hello there. Thank you so much. Let's try this, class. Here's the directions. Read the sentences below or sa susunod na mga slides natin and answer agree if the statement is correct and disagree naman if it is incorrect. Again, read the sentence in the next slide. Let's all together read it later and answer agree if the statement is correct and disagree naman if it is incorrect. Okay. Number one, a good paragraph has introduction, the body, and the conclusion. A good paragraph has introduction, body, and conclusion. What do you think? Number two, compare, contrast, type is one which the similarities and differences of two subjects are presented and organized logically. What do you think? For number one, agree. And that is a good paragraph dapat daw ay mayroong introduction, body, and conclusion. Agree tayo dyan, di ba? So, when we write paragraph, we need to consider an introduction. Pwede namang ang introduction nyo, siguro pwedeng form of question. Nasa sa inyo yan. Siyempre, merong body or yung content, yung nilalaman. And also, it should have a conclusion. Yung mismong finale ng inyong naisip na sa subject nyo or sa paragraph ninyo, sa pinag-uusapan ninyo. Remember this, there should be an introduction, body, and conclusion. Huwag mawawala ang ganyang factors sa pagsulat ng paragraph. Number two, a compare-contrast type is one in which the similarities and differences of two subjects are presented and organized logically. Is it agree? For you, agree or disagree? Online and televiewers, according to Krishalin, it's agree. According to Rochelle, agree din. Kay Maya, agree din. Ang section daw niya ay faith. Tama ba? Ayan, si Jezreel, agree din. Kay Jane, agree din. And Sai and Jezreel and Vanessa, you guys agreed. Pero that is agree also. Good job, learners. For number 3, a cause and effect explains reasons and results of the phenomena or happenings, situations, and trends. Agree or disagree ba kayo dyan? Yung daw cause and effect, explaining or explains reason and results, may kinalaman daw sa reason at sa resulta or sa outcome ng isang pangyayari o sitwasyon. Do you agree or disagree? Agree din, syempre. Alam naman natin ang cause and effect. It really explain the reason and the result, yung resulta na nangyari. Okay? 5. Ito. Problem solution text begins with the presentation of a problem between individuals, among groups, or an issue going in the world. This is followed by one or more possible solutions that are explained. Again, problem solution text begins with the presentation of a problem between individuals and among groups or an issue going in the world. This is followed by one or more possible solutions that are explained. So ayon kay Natasha, agree, as well as the answer of Vanessa, si Maya, Rachel, Ek Anang, and Vanessa, and John, and Janice, hello, si Jean or Jean, Krishalin, ayan. Agree daw sila. Agree din, di ba? Good job, ha? Galing talaga ni Carlo, ni Jean, ha? Ni Alexia, ni Jezreel, ni Irish. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Ayan, nabigyan na ni Tutor Jester that you must agree in number 5 that there are mechanics to follow or to observe when writing a paragraph, like indentation, margin, capitalization, and punctuation mark. Agree din tayo sa we can use the information found in an outline or graphic organizers in planning to write a paragraph composition. So balikan natin yung number 5. Di ba? Kapag daw nagsusulat tayo ng paragraph, alam natin that there must, hindi lang should kasi mas mataas yung must. There must be an indentation. Yun ang basic rule natin when we write paragraph. May margin din tayo, di ba? Na sinusunod. Do you still remember yung face-to-face classes tayo? Meron ding course, proper capitalization. Class, if you are writing the pronoun I, again, if you are to write the pronoun I, it should be always capital letter I. Dapat laging capital letter I kapag pronoun I. Diba? Bakit? Kasi yun ang pinakaangkop, rule din natin yon sa pagsulat. Please do not forget that. When you chat your classmate or someone else, may kachat ng foreigner, ayan, you need to use capital I as a big I sa pagsulat ng paragraph or talata kapag English course. Next, ganun din sa number 6, agree din tayo. Okay? Correct. You are correct. Angel, Jezreel, Natasha, Kevin, Rachel. Number 7. A paragraph is a group of related sentences that support one main idea. A paragraph is a group of related sentences that support one main idea. Do you agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? According to Jezreel, agree daw siya. According to Jane, agree din siya. What about the answer of Priscillin? Oh, same as the answer, agree. Let's proceed with the answer. It's agree as well. Number 8. Disagree tayo sa number 8. Graphic organizers are not helpful in organizing. Dahil nga ang graphic organizer, malaking naitutulong sa atin to know and to, how do you call it, para i-regard natin yung ating mga idea ma-column natin yung ating mga idea. Mailagay natin sa tamang position. Oh, dito muna to, dito muna to. And by that, because of that graphic organizer that you are using, it is easy for you to organize and to clarify and simplify the thoughts of a certain paragraph or selection. Number 9, an outline is not useful guide to help you plan or write a paragraph composition. It is indeed, we need to disagree that. Kasi malaki ang tulong sa atin ng outlining, katulad ng using of graphic organizers. Now, here are the tips. When we are writing a problem solution paragraph, we can do this. We can do the following. Number 1, think of a problem. Uy, tama ka dyan ha. Think of a problem and possible solution. First step yon. Second, then after, you are to organize your ideas in a graphic organizer. Third, after organizing, write down the sentences or the idea in your organizer into a paragraph form. Make sure you follow the margin and yung indentation rules. Huwag kakalimutan ha. Again, think of a problem or possible solution to a certain given na situation na binanggit sa iyo ng teacher mo or nung kailangan mong gawin or sagutin. Then, i-organize mo yung thoughts mo, yung ideas mo, using any kind of graphic organizer, pwedeng Venn diagram, pwedeng table chart, o kung ano man. Mamaya, I will show you examples of graphic organizers. 3, write the sentences naman about the idea in your organizer into a paragraph. So, yun na. Mas madali na nating maisulat yung mga naisip natin into a paragraph form na. Kasi nga, natulungan tayo ng step na ito. Specifically, yung the use of graphic organizer. Okay? Alright. Thank you so much, Natasha, Alexia, Vanessa, Rachel, Janica, Uriel, Insai, and Rochelle, as well as Alexia, Jasril, Shira. Hello, Shira. How are you? Arian, May, and Gian. Salamat. Now, class, let us have an example of problem solution paragraph. Problem solution paragraph. Let me read this with you. Water shortage is becoming a serious problem in the city because of the growing population. That is why the city government has to take concrete steps to address it. One solution is to make more water available through recycling. The building of more desalination plants may be done, but it is very expensive. Another solution that the city officials are doing now is educating the people. So, they do not waste water. Meanwhile, there is also a move of the government from being polluted. There are some ideas to help solve the problem, but maybe the ultimate solution is that everyone must become actively involved. Okay? So, by this, gawin natin ang ating organizer. Thank you ha, Christine, Natasha, Alexia, thank you so much. Vanessa, si Zoe. Hello, Zoe, Anika, Villanueva. Thank you so much ha. Mabait talaga ng mga students natin. Okay, let's have an outline for this problem solution paragraph. Okay, number 1, let's have the problem. Ano ba yung pinaka-main problem nito? A, water shortage. So, hanapin mo sa paragraph, i-outline mo katulad nito. So, dito sa number 1, problem tayo, letter under problem or under number 1, may letter A tayo na sinasabing water shortage is becoming a serious problem in the city because of the growing solution. After yung problem, meron tayong Roman numeral number 2 na solution. Then after nun, sa ilalim nun, pwede ka magkaroon ng mga sub A and sub B, or letter A or letter B. Letter A, make more water available through recycling. Or letter B, City officials are now educating the people so they do not waste water. And kung meron tayong Roman numeral number 1 na problem and 2 na solution, dako tayo dun sa conclusion. That, letter A, everyone must become actively involved. Don't forget when outlining a problem solution paragraph, we need to consider Roman numeral number 1, problem, 2, solution, and 3, the conclusion. Could you follow? Grade 5 learners? I hope you were able to follow the lesson natin ngayon. Thank you so much, Okay, yung water shortage po na nangyayari sa city nila. It's coming of Crystalline. You're also correct, just real. Ayan. According to ito kay Carlo Mariano, problem solution, the text states that problem and then suggest one or more solution. Definitely, kapag may problem, there's always a solution dun sa text na yun. Now, going back, let's write a possible solutions to the given problem. Dun sa beginning paragraph natin, ayan. Example nito, meron din tayong middle paragraph. Ayan. And also, ending paragraph. There you go. So, basahin natin. So, beginning paragraph. John didn't know what to do about his English project. That's why he thinks some ways on how to solve his problem. Proceed tayo sa middle paragraph naman. He reached out his teacher to clarify some things about the project. Then, he asked the help or assistance of his parents in doing it. And finally, sa ending part ng paragraph, finally, he felt very happy because the project was done and is now ready for the submission. Okay? Now let's try this. Write a paragraph showing problem solution. The problem is, ito karaniwan sa atin, very common nowadays. And even teachers, also us, tutors, yes, sir, we're expecting the no internet connection. Cannot perform online classes. Ayan. Ang solution naman, using modules and other learning materials. That's why, sa inyong sigurong lugar, may online class. Kapag walang internet, walang online class, another solution, modules. Yung mga modules, binibigay ng mga teachers sa mga bahay-bahay sa inyo, dear learners. And other learning materials as well. Now, by that, punta tayo sa maaari natin beginning paragraph, which is in the new normal education. Wow, ganda nang nagawa ni Tutor Lilibet, In the new normal education, one of the challenges encountered by the pupils and teachers is no internet connection. As a result, you cannot do online classes. Do you agree? You need to think alternative ways to ensure learning continuity despite this problem. Middle paragraph, ito yung nabuo. As a solution, you will use printed modules and other learning materials which will be provided by the school. Yun nga, SLMs will be distributed to parents before the opening of classes. For students whose parents are not available to get this from schools, there will be designated pick-up points in their barangays. And yung ending paragraph natin, yung ating conclusion is, even without gadgets or internet connection, you can continue learning amidst pandemic because the Department of Education is offering various learning modalities. So yung beginning paragraph natin is our problem. Doon sa middle paragraph naman natin, that enters the solution. Ilalagay mo doon yung mga possible solution na pwede sa topic na yan, na internet connection. And sa ending paragraph, you will conclude na. Okay? Ayan. So I hope you learn this. Now, let's try this again. Read the text, arrange and write the important ideas from the paragraph using the graphic organizer in the next slide. This one, old school, new school. Old school, new school, transfer it. I never thought I would homesick for my old school. But during my first week at my new school, I kept thinking how happy I had been there and how uneasy I was there. The trouble was, I didn't know anybody yet. At my new school, I felt at first that the teachers did not have time for me. Everybody seemed busy. Then I remembered the time when I first started going to my old school. I had felt the same way, a little lost and lonely. But after a while, I made friends. The strangeness wore off. Nawala daw yung pangamba sa kanya. Remembering that made me feel there was hope for my new school after all. Katulad din ba kayo niya? Isang transferee? Were you able to experience those kind of emotions then when transferred to another school? Huh? Watching from um, Maligaya Elementary School. Si Jennifer Ondap Toledo, si Lakeisha Jade O. Toledo. Ang section niya daw is 5, masayahin. Hello, Lakeisha Jade. Oo daw, according to Christian. Now, let's try this graphic organizer. Meron tayong problem, and then yung solution na nakikita natin, di ba? Sa problem, isa lang, of course. Yung mga possible solutions, meron din doon. Okay? Let's have the problem. Ano yung problema natin doon? Homesick for the old school. We usually experience that, di ba? Homesick tayo sa mga former school natin. May transition kasi na naganap di ba? So, ano yung mga possible solution for it? Thinking, dun sa, based sa paragraph based dun sa binasa natin. Thinking how happy he had been in his new school. That's one factor, one solution. Next is, indeed, solution then is making new friends. Definitely, di ba? And feeling that there was hope in his new school. Watching from Baruya Elementary School in SDO Pampanga, hello po, si Annalisa Lapus. Okay? So, ayan. Hello po kay Faith Revian, kay Maya Landicho. Ito, nakaligtaan ko lang kanina, no? Si Shira. Good afternoon, Shira. S. Pamintuan. From San Antonio Elementary School. Ayan, si Ma'am Cathy daw ang kanyang advisor. Ma'am Cathy David or David De Vera. Okay? Also, ito si hello, Jennifer. Ayan, very engaging ang mga students natin. Ito si good afternoon po, tutor. Si Joshua daw. Si Trisha. Hello, Trisha. Watching from West Central School in Santa Maria, Pangasinan. Region 1 advisor, si Sir Van Aldrich Rosal. Hello, Sir Van Aldrich. And hello, Trisha. Thank you, ha. And please do share this video para mas maraming mga learners and teachers na din ang makapanood at mag-learn sa ating ETUlay online tutorial natin. Thank you so much po. Now, I hope that you were able to grasp the idea in our topic for this afternoon. So, writing a paragraph and using graphic organizers in our solution. At meron din akong, ayan, according to Ms. Lilibet, i-follow nyo daw siya, Tutor Lilibet. Ito pa, so meron tayong tinatawag na iba't ibang mga graphic organizers na po pwede nating gamitin that we can use in formulating our paragraph. Meron tayong table chart wherein may column, di ba? I guess, for me, ito yung pinakamadali din na gamitin. Yung using table chart. One is table chart for me, and the other one is yung outlining. Okay? Madali din yung outlining. Yun ang pinaka-favorite ni Tutor Jester when I was still a learner or student like you. And also, nagmamasteral tayo, pag magmamasteral tayo or kapag meron tayong mga exam, o kung ano mang exam iyan, we need to consider this graphic organizers like the main idea web. Kung makikita natin dito sa arrow, kita niyo ba sa arrow na tinuturo ko? That's the main idea where parang sapot nanggagamba tuloy, nanggagamba. It's the main idea web. Sa gitna, yung problem, then the solutions or what. Ayan. Correct. Hello, Ma'am Bea, Tricia, and Domingo. That's coming from Jamie De Vera Bornolia. Ma'am Bea, Tricia, hello, kumusta kayo? I hope you're doing well, Ma'am Bea. Thank you po for patronizing our ETUlay online tutorials sa ating mga students. Ma'am Bea, Ma'am Bea. Hey, pwede din namang sequence chart. Pwede din namang Venn diagram. Mostly, ito din ginagamit natin, Venn diagram. And also, concept map. Sanay daw itong si Jane Erica sa outline. At saka yung isa pa, maganda rin yung semantic web na tinatawag natin. Jane Erica, thank you so much for always, ha? Ayan. And also to Grace Nell Aquino Gonzalez. Thank you so much. I really appreciate yung inyong mga gestures na yan with tutor gestures. So we have the table chart. Meron din tayong main idea web. We also have the sequence chart. Yun nga, according kay pwede din daw gamitin ang Venn diagram at syempre ang concept map. Which of the following kaya ang inyong usual na ginagamit when it comes to, hindi lang sa problem solve, a solution na paragraph na ganito, sa pag-aaral? Alin kaya dyan ang pinaka-favorite ninyo na nadadalian kayo? Sige nga, online. According to Carlo, masanay po ako sa Venn diagram. Wow! From, according to Mark Yuan Landicho, sanay po ako sa main idea web. Wow, talaga ha? Very nice ha? Landicho ha? Ayon naman kay Crucialin, sanay daw siya sa T-chart, sa table chart. Pareho tayo. According to Kevin, main idea web. Outline po, lalo na kapag may reporting kami dati. According to Jane Erica Galang, nakakamiss talaga, It's been a year na tayo, it's been a one school year na tayo ay nagiging ganito. We hope magbalik na sa lahat. At syempre, magbabalik sa lahat, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang ating ETUlay online tutorial. Si Natasha, sanay daw siya sa lahat. Wow, very good Natasha. Arcangel. Talagang very bright student ito. Hoy, according to Patty Osmeña, sanay daw siya sa sa concept map. Wow. According naman kay Janica, also sa concept map din, as well as Alexia K. Patricia. Table chart naman daw ang kanya. Very nice talaga. Wow. Pagbabalangkas po. Pag sinabi ng pagbabalangkas, outlining, just real. Si Natasha, Archangel. Pagbabalangkas po kapag nag-feature writing, wow, nasasali ka siguro sa mga division, sa district na activities ninyo dyan. According to Just Real, Venn diagram. Tell viewers, ano ba sa inyo? T-chart? Tell viewers, sequence chart ba? Venn diagram, main idea web, or concept map? You may discuss within your circle there at home. Ano ba? Ano ba ginagamit ni nanay tatay nyo nung sila pumapasok pa? Ayan. Venn diagram, main idea web po, table chart, according to Just Real. Yan. Very nice, very good. And learners, I hope that you have learned that the outline for a problem solution paragraph, meron tayong problem, solution, at conclusion. Consider this three, ha? Consider this three kapag outlining. Problem, solution, and the conclusion. And this ends our online tutorial for this afternoon under the subject Grade 5. This has been Tutor Jester saying that education is the real key to succeed. Para maging successful tayo, always learn new things. This has been Tutor Jester saying thank you and goodbye. Thank you and good.
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa Filipino. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!